Guy that probably hit the biggest shot in Cavs history.
They're going up. Oh, my goodness. Hayward came down so hard. Okay, Hayward broke his leg. Hayward has broken his leg. Hayward has broken his leg. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. And that is how quickly
a career can change, but that's also how quickly a season can change. For a team that had finals aspirations, their season was basically over in the first half of the first game. But that's what we thought. Even with a team with young players, young great players, high draft picks, and a team with a great player in Kyrie Irving, what realistically could this team do? Maybe be a top 4 seed in the East, maybe get to the first or second round and probably lose before they can make it that far in the playoffs. But this team, as much as it hurts me to say, they had more fight than that. So after losing Hayward, the Celtics go into Milwaukee, lose that, go down 0-2 in a season where it looks like all that hope was for nothing. But then they turn it around. They get extremely hot and are probably one of the best teams in the NBA going into the All-Star break. They're ranked number 1 in the East, and they frankly look unstoppable. Even without a guy in Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving is showing he can run a team. And then you got a guy in Brad Stevens behind the bench, who's one of the best coaches in the league. This team might be a little better than we thought. So everything was looking smooth. Celtics are hot. Celtics are rolling. Still number 1 seed in the East all the way into April. And then another downfall. Kyrie Irving gets injured. And he'd been in and out of the lineup for a couple of months. And it was whatever because the Celtics kept on winning. But then they got the horrible news. Done for the season. Done for the playoffs. You're going to have to go through the Eastern Conference playoffs without your best player and your second best player. Now was the time where the doubters who had came back a little were back off that bandwagon. Without Kyrie Irving, this team had no chance to do anything. So when the playoffs rolled around, they were the 2nd seed going against a young Milwaukee Bucks team with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, most people, logically, the best player on Milwaukee, so they picked Milwaukee. But the Celtics weren't going like that. Coming out extremely strong in the first 2 games and not looking back. Even though they lost the next 2 in Milwaukee, they had that confidence. Winning every single home game, even though they were pushed to 7. A guy like Terry Rozier, a guy like Jaylen Brown, a guy like Jason Tatum, all showing heart and showing why they were probably the best team in the Eastern Conference. Yeah, they beat the Bucks, whatever. Even though they had Giannis, that's a dysfunctional team with an interim head coach. What does that really matter? You're going against a team like Philly, a team with Joel Embiid, a team with Ben Simmons, a team that's up and coming, but a much better team than you. Yeah, that's what most people thought. But again, the Celtics weren't going like that. The home court advantage proving extremely, extremely vital for them, winning the first 2 games at home, and Philly not even looking like any competition to them. Next, they go on into Philly, hoping not to repeat what they did in Milwaukee and losing the next 2. This game goes down to the wire, but again, the Celtics pull away. With not only great plays by a guy like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and even a guy like Al Horford who had been their MVPs thus far, but Brad Stevens with amazing play calling, proving why he's probably a top 2 coach in the NBA. So yeah, they go up 3-2. The doubters they're kind of coming back to the Celtics. Like maybe this team is something. Maybe they are better than what we thought. And now they're going up against Cleveland, a team who maybe after the first round people would have thought the Celtics might beat them, but after destroying the number 1 seed Toronto Raptors, it didn't really look like much of a matchup. So LeBron's going into Boston, so what? LeBron's the best player by far. Kevin Love is the second best player by far. Is this even competition? Can we just put LeBron through to the finals? Again, the Celtics weren't going like that. Pushing through in the first game, this didn't even look like these teams played in the same league. Destroying LeBron James and destroying the Cleveland Cavaliers, showing that they're the superior team. But the critics were still there. This team is going up against the LeBron team, which is tired, which is not really into it, which is just they're. Don't worry. The Cavs will come back and win this series. Then comes game 2. No, Celtics are done. Well, oh really? Nope. Celtics aren't done. Celtics proving again that they have fight. Not even splitting against Cleveland. They go hard and win and go up 2-0 against one of the greatest players ever and go up 2-0 heading back to Cleveland. Now the next 2 games were kind of expected. LeBron James going back home. We kind of expected him not to lose 4 straight or not to lose even 3 straight to the Boston Celtics team. He willed his way and willed his team to 2 straight wins, tying up the series. So now what? LeBron just gonna end them in 6. What was the big deal with the Celtics side? Even a guy like me, if you go check out that video, LeBron's going back to the finals. This is time for LeBron, whatever. Doubting the Celtics as we did all year. But again, you can say the Cavs role players don't play on the road, but they did against the Raptors, so why didn't they do it against the Celtics? Great coaching by Brad Stevens, and other than LeBron, the Cavs play horrible. Celtics go up 3-2, heading back to Cleveland. Did you notice a trend with these games? Other than game 3, the Celtics were in it. But then when you went to games in Boston, it wasn't even close. The Celtics were just destroying the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah, now we move to game 6. Again, as expected, we're not expecting LeBron James to lose game 6 at home in front of his home fans. And he doesn't. Puts up a legendary performance. 40 plus points again, proving why he's still the best player in the league, and the Celtics are still in the game. That's what's the difference between the Cavs and the Celtics. LeBron goes off, destroying anybody that tries to guard him, but at the end of the game, the Celtics are still in it. They're still fighting in the 4th quarter. And tell me, what other team in the Eastern Conference could do that? And especially without their 2 best players. Tell me if the number 1 seed Toronto Raptors could do that with Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan out. Oh wait, when they were both in, the Cavs still did that to them. Tied 3-3. Going back to Boston for Game 7. Can this young team propel themselves to the NBA Finals? What happened? Let's see what happened. So as you can see, LeBron James becomes LeBron James and wins another Game 7. His 6th Game 7 win in a row. The guy who averages the most points in Game 7 history, the unstoppable LeBron James. As expected, this game was close throughout. Celtics fought. Celtics were even close to the end. Jason Tatum posterizes LeBron, then hits a 3 right after that. Actually looks like the Celtics might win this game, but then the Cavs are just a little too much. LeBron James is a little too much, and they pull away. At the end, the Celtics get some well-deserved chance. LeBron James also praises each player while congratulating them after the series on a great season. And honestly, this is one of the best seasons we've seen from a young team. A team that wasn't expected to do anything, making it 1 game away from the NBA Finals. That's what happened this year with this team. So when they get their 2 All-Stars back, the sky is honestly the limit. Let me know what you guys think about the Celtics. Let me know what you guys think about this whole NBA playoffs. And if you enjoy, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'm out. Peace!